Hello everyone, James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me on this very brief review, but I wanted to talk about my tent back here. This tent is the MoKo 3-person tent, and I have been loving it. Now, MoKo, the company, sent this to me about 5 months ago, right in the middle of summer, and you saw this in our summer camping trip, and this thing, I've been loving it ever since. So the first time we took it out was during summer, and if you saw that video, you saw that there was a very strong hailstorm and we had continuous rain during that whole process, that whole camping trip. And I was snug in there. I was fine. There was no leakage, nothing like that. I was just comfortable. Had plenty of space in there. Now we're out here camping in late November in the Jemez Mountains in New Mexico. So we're high in elevation. We've had continuous snow. The snow's already melting, but I don't know if you can tell. We have some. And it snowed the first night here continuously while I was in there, and once again, snug as a bug. So I'm just going to give you guys a brief rundown on the tent, so thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Alright folks, now in all honesty, I don't have a ton of experience with 100 different types of tents. I have had the same tent for about 6 years, and I was happy with it. It was just a little cramped, especially when you have all your gear in there. So I was definitely in the market for something a little larger, and they ended up contacting me. And I really like this tent because it's just very spacious. And it also has this little porch segment right here. Now you can close this up. There's Velcro, and then there's zipper. Okay, so here we go. Let me just straighten out my tarp underneath. But here's the entrance to my tent, but I have this open if I want. And during summer when we were having the hailstorm, I was just hanging out up here, just enjoying it. I was safe from, getting hit, but I really like that. I think that's just something that isn't necessary, but at the same time, it's a welcome feature. And I didn't think I was gonna need it, but I find myself enjoying it a lot more than I think I would. So let's go ahead and open this up so you guys can see the inside. And then, like typical tents, you have your bug nets. So during the summertime, you don't want creepy crawlies getting in there. So there you go. And you want ventilation. So, typical. Now, what makes this tent a little different, at least from the tents that I've used previously, is that there's 2 layers. If you notice, there's the outer layer, the outer shell, and then you attach the inner part with these loops. So then you have the inner shell. And that definitely helps because it gives you multiple layers in case there's rain and all that stuff. All right, so let's get in here. So this is home sweet home for the next couple days. It is quite spacious. Like I said, my previous tent was nice, durable, but it was very cramped. In this one, as you can tell, I have my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag, multiple blankets, rifle. I have my bag for changes of clothes and stuff. Hygiene kit, my hat, haversack, lantern, and then of course I have room up here for another lantern. There's a loop, turn this on, or if you want, remove that and then just attach this so it can hold your EDC items, your wallet, your keys, flashlight, that kind of stuff. And it's quite spacious. Not only that, but there are little pockets. Apologies for the lighting. This one has ammunition for the rifle. All right, so I'm going to get in here so I can show you how spacious it is. Realistically, guys, I would say it's probably a 2-person tent. Us in the West are a little bit larger, so I would say that this is probably going to be comfortable for 2 people. Maybe 2 people and 2 adults and a child. 3 people, I would say that's cutting it close. It's getting a little cramped. But once again, for me, this is spacious, definitely. Really like it. Okay, folks, and for demonstration purposes, I went ahead and brought it down, put it away. and it comes in this pack. And I like the fact that it's such a large tent and yet it fits in here. It doesn't take up that much space in your vehicle. Very roomy. Now, when setting up this tent or when bringing it down, it obviously helps to have more than one person. It just makes it more efficient, but it is possible to be doing it by yourself if you go solo camping. So yeah, easy to bring down. Once again, be sure to check out the video on how to set up this tent. And there we go. Okay guys, so that's about the long and short of it. It's very difficult to convey testing to a tent because you'd have to be there to experience it, you know. But like I said, I tried it out during summertime. I was nice and dry when there was hailstorm and rain, winds. Same thing, this weekend we had strong winds. The temperatures were dropping down to 20 degrees. We had snow. Once again, I was comfortable in there. Now, the tent is just the outer layer, so just be sure, you know, if you're going to be doing something like this, make sure you have the proper clothing and covers. But like I said, I was good, I was comfortable, and it puts away very easily. It puts away very easily. My only complaint with it was the instructions were very vague. There was just 4 pictures, and the very first time I was setting it up, I was just kind of confused. However, I did make a video. At the same time, I'm filming a video on how to set it up. In case you guys have questions, I'll go ahead and annotate it later on below. And yeah, that's about it. So once again, big thank you to MoKo for sending this to me. I really was skeptical because I've never heard of that brand, but I've tried it out in the warmer months, in the colder months, and I am just pleased with it very much. I really enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty. If you're interested in this tent, guys, and once again, I highly recommend it. I've been very pleased with it. I'll go ahead and have it on the link down below for our Amazon store, and if you purchase it, it throws a couple cents our way to keep us getting out here, having adventures, making videos, and all that stuff. So I highly appreciate it. Go ahead and click the link below.